and to the right we got fires burning. Most of us are in the middle, we're just learning. Got a feeling that the tide is finally turning, 'cause every one of us is tired of all this hurting. Try to have faith, try to be strong, try not to say anything wrong. Try to be brave, try to move on, try to find where you belong. Try to bring change while holding on to who you are and where you're from. You won't always get it right, but you can try. It's so beautiful, this crazy world we live in. Through the joy and through the chaos, it keeps spinning. So if you ever feel your heart is tired of giving, take a look a little closer, love is winning. So you gotta have faith, gotta be strong, try not to say anything wrong. Try to be brave, try to move on, try to find where you belong. Try to bring change while holding on to who you are, where you're from. You won't always get it right, but you can try. You can try. Look for the silver lining, look for the perfect timing. Look to find the good in every heart. Turn a new page and dive in. Turn on your light and shine it. Burn it like a candle in the dark. And try to have faith, try to be strong, try not to say anything wrong. Try to bring change while holding on to who you are and where you're from. You won't always get it right. Sometimes you'll fall, sometimes you'll fly. No, you won't always get it right, but you can try. You can try. You can try.
I